all know that Aaron Rodgers is a bad man. Should the Packers consider trading Jordan Love before the deadline? Would that make him happy?
That is a gamble. Okay, so yeah, we're inching closer to the trade deadline, and if we're not talking about Deshaun Watson as it pertains to the trade deadline, we're talking about the Packers and Jordan Love. Aaron Rodgers told us to relax after the first week. I did too, by the way. I was like, Jermichael Finley, shut up. I don't think he wants to play anymore. He doesn't have the heart. I was like, be quiet, dude. Now the Packers are in the conversation again as the top in the NFC. They've got a big one on Thursday night against the Cardinals that will essentially decide, at least right now, who's going to be the betting favorite in the NFC in the Super Bowl. So it seems all is right in the world, and Aaron Rodgers is his usual semi-boring but ebullient self when he's doing his press conferences. And so now people are saying, would this be a great grand gesture by the Packers? This final gesture to solidify this relationship moving on beyond 2021. Get rid of Jordan Love. Let's just close that book altogether so we can move on in peace. So you don't think it should happen then, Izzy?
I mean, what are you getting back for Jordan Love? Like a 6th-round draft pick that can't help you this year? So as you're saying, it's essentially just as a gesture, and it's just like you're just giving the dude a couple of middle fingers and kicking him out the door and say, "Oh, we love you, Aaron." Like that doesn't really do it for me. And again, Aaron didn't really have an issue with Jordan Love as the human being. He had an issue with Jordan Love as the idea of, hey, we shouldn't be drafting a quarterback. So yeah, I don't know if kicking him to the curb for nothing in return is going to keep Aaron around, but it's a good conversation. It's hilarious, and it would be kind of a gangster jerk move.
I think it would also be hilarious, but it's one of those things where I don't think Aaron Rodgers was unhappy with the grand gesture of them drafting his replacement. Was the fact that they didn't talk about it in the first place. It was all the small things that led up to the fact that he was suddenly sprung upon Jordan Love being on this roster. And so I think this grand gesture would almost be putting the Packers in a situation for completely burning down the entire thing, the most self-destructive thing possible, which is you anger Aaron Rodgers in the biggest way possible by not communicating in the first place, and then on the back end, completely screwing up your potential replacement plan by being like, "Oh, we still love you, Aaron Rodgers. Like, let's we're gonna trade
play that
Jordan
out real
Love.
quick." So you trade Jordan Love, you don't have a true backup that's going to save you once Aaron Rodgers retires. Aaron's, maybe loses in the first round, second round of the playoffs, and it's like, yeah, no, I'm out of here anyway. See you guys, and you've ruined everything. So I don't think trading Jordan Love is enough to keep Aaron Rodgers around.
It's a true. Oh, we have a producer interjection. Okay, go ahead, Alabaster King.
First of all, this story comes from Charles Robinson at Yahoo, has been proposing this concept. But also, are we sure that Jordan Love is actually good? He's been their 3rd-string quarterback his entire tenure with the Packers, so he might not even be their future anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
What's the point of trading him then? Yeah. What are you getting in return? Like, it would be an interesting story. It would be Aaron Rodgers sort of crossing his arms and saying, "I told you guys, like, what the hell were you doing?" But really, what's it doing for this season?
I mean, well, it's not going to do much for this season. They already made a couple of trades for this season. So it's not going to do much for them there. But I do think that the whole point of this sort of addition by subtraction thing is just, again, this sort of idea that, all right, Aaron, like, we are so committed to you beyond 2021. We're going to get rid of the succession plan. We're going to try to get something for him. We think you've got another 5 years in them, blah, 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 blah. I think the Packers thought that they were going to see very early on, or try to prove to Aaron Rodgers very early on, that the best chance of him winning is staying in Green Bay. And he's experiencing that right now. It's actually working out well for the Packers. So I don't know that they need to trade Jordan Love, if I'm being honest, because I think Aaron Rodgers is finally realizing, look, they sort of fell on the sword. I wanted them to grovel. I felt some kind of way. Now that that's over, these people give me the best opportunity to win, period. Name another place that he's going to go to where he's going to be able to plug and chug and be, 6-1, 7-1 potentially by this weekend. So I just think that, like, everybody needed cooler heads to prevail, and they have. Don't make any stupid gestures that you think potentially could keep Aaron Rodgers around, because winning cures all ills.
I mean, I'm going on about 6 or 7 teams in my head that he could possibly go 6-1, 7-1 with next year, because he's that good and can improve them. And if they get their asses handed to them by the Cardinals this weekend, I think that whole conversation in Green Bay is going to come up again.
The Packers aren't going to just give him to someone, right? Like, he's on under contract last year. Is he under contract?
They had the whole thing.
Go
ahead.
Deep down, what percentage do you think he's going to be the Broncos quarterback next year?
Oh my, it's so confusing how you're a Broncos fan.
Yeah, 15%. No chance. No chance. If the defense was playing better, if he had no chance. I mean, listen, they've got weapons and all that, but this Broncos thing is a sinking ship. Absolutely not. They're probably going to fire their head coach. No. Why would you want to walk onto that instability? Absolutely not.
I think Aaron Rodgers can turn Jalen Waddle and Devontae Parker into quite the receiving duo down here in this sunshine.
There he goes.
All right, enough Dolphins talk.
And if Aaron Rodgers can go to a team that's going to give him a little bit more control of the personnel, like Tom Brady, there's a lot of other organizations that might be able to offer that.
I mean, that is the real reason why I don't want this stability to happen in Green Bay. Give me an offseason where we're guessing where we're photoshopping Aaron Rodgers in different jerseys again, please, because this time it's probably going to be real.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.